Hello, here's Geometry Quiz 1 for Unit 3. Okay, so this is Quiz 3-1. All right, pay attention here. We're going to use this shape in questions 1 through 4. You're going to name a plane that's parallel with DEF. So if I highlighted DEF, that would be like this top portion right here. That's the very top of the shape. Okay. Name another plane that's parallel with him. Remember, when we name a plane, do just like they did here in the question. Write the word plane and then 3 points. Erase that. Number 2, name a segment parallel to FC. Okay, parallel to FC. So that's going to be that segment back here. Who would be parallel with FC? And again, make sure you're labeling things just like you see here. Use a little segment bar up above. Number 3, name a segment parallel to AB. So AB, name a segment parallel to AB. And then number 4, name a segment skew to DE. So here's DE up here. Okay, you need to name a point that is skew with him. Remember, skew lines don't touch, but they're also not parallel. Okay, so that's numbers 1 through 4. Moving on, we're using this picture over here on the right. You got line here's R, S, and then P and Q, and a whole bunch of angles that are marked. Our job is to name the pair of angles if they are corresponding. Well, let's use a different color. That was hard to see. Corresponding, alternate interior, alternate exterior, or consecutive interior angles. Okay, and then we got to name the transversal that connects them. So 1 and 14. We'll go ahead and highlight those fellas. Okay, angle 1, angle 14. What kind of angles are those? Which are those 4? And then what is the transversal? That's the line that comes across. Okay, so we got R and S, this line here. So we just got to name it. Number 16, 4 and 10. So 4 and 10. What are those angles? Number 7, 13 and 15. So here's 15. Here's 13. And 8 is 7 and 12. So 7 and 12. Okay. Name those angles. All right. One of these 4 terms. And then name the transversal. Okay, guys. On number 9 down here, we're going to use this picture on the left. I am only going to require you to do A through G. Okay, you only have to do questions A through G. Now, I do want to zoom in here a little bit because they're giving you a few things. They're telling you that angle 18 is 102, and you should write this on your paper as well. 12 is 37. And 2 is 125. Okay. And they're also telling us that A and B are parallel. Okay. So remember your rules about vertical angles or linear pairs. Okay. Or alternate interior, alternate exterior. All right. And figure out the rest of those angles. Again, you're just doing A through G. On number 10, we want you to find the values of x and y. Okay, so you're going to start off with your x expressions right here. What kind of angles are those? They're on the outside, one on each side of the transversal, which means they're equal to each other. So you're going to want to set this up like that and solve for x. Once you know what x is, plug him in right here and figure out how many degrees this angle is. And then you're going to set up another problem with the y. 5y plus 16 plus whatever you get there equals 180, because those are a linear pair. Okay, these two are linear pairs. They're side by side and they make a straight line. And solve for y. Okay, guys, we're going to skip 11 and we're going to 12. Now, in number 12, again, we're not going to do all of these. We'll just do A, B, and C. All right, and remember, on these problems, I tell you to skip. When you put them in Edge Elastic, just put my name in the answer blank for those problems. Okay, so on this one, we're using this picture again. These guys are all parallel. Okay, determine which lines, if any, are parallel. So basically, looking at angle 13 and 17, here's 13, here's 17. Okay, are any of those, and you got to think, are they alternate interior, are they alternate exterior, corresponding? All right, so let's see here. It could be alternate in, alternate exterior, they could be corresponding, they could be consecutive interior, okay, they could be vertical. All right, so these are kind of all your different converses that we could be using. All right, so A is 13 and 17 right there. B is 4 and 9. So 4 and 9. And C is 20 plus 21 equals 180. So 20 and 21, those equal 180. Okay. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit there. That way you can maybe pause your video so that the picture is enlarged and you can see it nice and easy. Okay, to help you do A, B, and C. Okay, now we're going to move on to the last few problems. They want you to find x. All right, I am going to tell you that you do not need to worry about stating the converse. More worried, are you able to do the algebra correctly here? So you're going to solve for x in each one of these. Okay? These are alternate interior angles, which means they're equal to each other. So set these two up equal and solve for x. Number 14, these two are same side interior, okay, or consecutive interior, which means this plus this, and set it equal to 180 and solve for x. 15, I'm going to give to you. You don't have to do that one. And that is the end of your quiz. If you have questions, ask, or if you need to go back over and watch something again, feel free to. I hope this helped. Have a great day.